Hello and welcome to my Pokemon Journeys episode 127 review, Go and Cinderace, the place where it all began. And well, this does begin with a bang as Ash and Go are headed to meet with Leon at the stadium. They've been called in to show something and Leon sends out Eternatus. Basically, we've been working on keeping Eternatus tame as the truth is that Galar particles are important to Galar and its culture. So in a way, Chairman Rose was right, and it'd been interesting to see how the Darkest Day arc would have went if Rose wasn't acting so dangerously. Leon's been helping out with Magnolias with getting Eternatus used to human contact, and is fighting back at first and lashing out. But it seems pretty tame now. So Go comes to the conclusion that he wants to leave Eternatus with Leon. It's important to Galar, and Eternatus feels like it's accepted Leon. So one day Go will become a type of trainer, like Leon, that Eternatus can accept. I also love a little moment as they leave the stadium where Ash tells Leon to not get lost and Leon calls him cheeky. It's definitely a fun little start to the episode and gives some payoff to earlier in the series. So the main crux of this episode comes up as they return to the scone shop where Go met Scorbunny, where some Galarian Zigzagoon, have to see them little make their debut, are trying to take food from a lady, and that's when the Nickit gang come back and sort out the Zigzagoons, returning the stolen food and hooking up the Zigzagoons with a scone and some berries they've been awarded for all their helping. They've all changed their ways and reunite with Cinderace. Unfortunately, the Zigzagoons are robbed by a Galarian Meowth gang led by Berserker. Team Rocket are planning to steal Ash's and Leon's Pokemon at the big match and need help, so they decide to approach the Meowth gang. Already I love how different this is to the interaction Meowth had with the Alolan Meowth in Sun and Moon. There's no rivalry or anything. But this just leads to a bunch of reminiscing, which gets interrupted by the Meowths attacking. They try and attack with Zigzagoon, which a Nickit save them from, and Berserker goads them away to get caught by Team Rocket. Ash and Go look for the Nickit and walk by the fountain Sobble was caught at, so Go sends out Inteleon to help. They wind up finding Team Rocket and get ready for a battle. There was a really funny joke where they say Team Rocket was controlling the Berserker and Meowth, but James responds that the Berserker's underling, which just confuses everyone. It's great. Meowth calls in the Garcher after reassuring James and Jessie that they should be taking Ash's Pikachu today. And they call in a Mogrim and a Hatchram. Wow, two Pokemon I wanted Team Rocket to have this series. It sure sucks they're stuck with a Gacha. Go decides to take this battle himself, as if he can't do this and he'll never reach Mew. So he sends out all three Galar starters. But Team Rocket aren't done as the Galarian Meowth can spin more Pokemon for them. They get Cramorant, wow, another Pokemon they should have had. Arrokuda, Double, and Stonejourner. Look, I'm not going to recap this battle, it's all whatever. It's not like it needs to be some big battle, especially when Ash vs Leon is being worked on. It's just fun to see this big team battle though. The Nickits end up cornering with Berserker and Meowth really quick though, and this leads to evolution into Feeble. The other highlight of the battle is seeing Cramorant. It's just a funny little guy, and seeing Go's funny little guy Grookiko deal with it was awesome. The shock that Cramorant actually swallowed the Arrokuda was a funny little moment as everyone stops after it happens. All's well ends well though as the scone shop owner gives the Feeble a bunch of scones to celebrate their evolution. They share it with a Zigzagoon and even the Galarian Meowth gang. But Ash and Go are heading towards the hotel, when Go gets a message. He can't watch Ash vs Leon anymore as he has an urgent summon from Project Mew. He's leaving immediately, and with a fist bump, they both say goodbye to each other. So with that sad ending out of the way, this episode was mostly fine. It was just a bit looking back at the past of Go before he heads towards his big goal. It's a very simple episode, but effective enough at what it does. It did kind of feel like they were rushing to debut some Galarian Pokemon we haven't seen via the Gacha, which is obviously a boring and sucky way to introduce them, but at least I certainly introduced seeing the Galarian Meowth's debut. As I said earlier, I love how it's not used as a rivalry like that Meowth had alone with Meowth. I want to focus on Berserker more, which is also nice to see Meowth not being against it like he is with Persian. I still like seeing the Meowths about. I do kind of wish one of them would have joined Team Rocket and went with Gozu from a Matori Matrix or something, just so we have like a Meowth variant present in all aspects of Team Rocket. And lastly, it's just kind of interesting what this episode kind of set up. Of course, Go going his own way, which was reflected in the intro sequence, but also will Leon potentially be using Eternatus against Ash? I can't wait to find out.